message from the management. Eating or drinking while watching these videos is not advised. You do this at your own risk. And please don't come running to me when you snot coke all over your computer screen. Hi guys. It's typical, the minute I press record something happens. Sorry about that. Welcome aboard. I don't know what I'm supposed to say, so I'm not going to say anything. I am yawning my head off, and I don't know why. My head feels too heavy for my neck, and I'm not having a great day. But I want to get this video done, so then I'm some days ahead, and if this turns into yet another headache, I won't be missing. So, it's the new Dior foundation. Trying all new makeup. Dior Matte versus Glow. Why I'm not toning it down. Who knew? Knows, rather. Why she got Charlotte Tilbury and Naomi Campbell? Oh, for fuck's sake. Is she still going to be a camel toe off duty? Shall we jump in? Is it double speed? Why is it too far ahead? Oh, do you know?
Okay, so today we're going to do...
Yeah, no, slow down. I'm only allowed to do one at double speed, not all of them, sadly. How pale does she look there? Right, off we go, people.
Okay, so today we're going to do a little bit of a chit-chat, get ready with me, trying all the hottest new makeup. So it could go awry, and I'm prepared for that.
Oh, and I'm prepared for that. Yeah, fuck off. It could go awry. You've practiced it before you filmed it. Don't lie.
And I've already forgotten my hair clips. Let me go get those. That's the whole reason that I'm doing it here in my bedroom.
No, it's not the whole reason you're doing it here in your bedroom. It's you pick wherever's more comfortable for you, anywhere bar the up fucking stairs.
Because I need to be close to my stuff. And I would love to know your opinion on bathroom. Get ready with me. Kind of like the Vogue videos. That would be my preference. So let me know down below.
So why don't you do it there if that's your preference? You've done bathroom get ready with me's before. So... anything to have a let me know down below so that you'll actually have comments.
Okay, so we have some fun stuff. We are literally going to try the new Dior foundation.
I'm not even going to start on why she doesn't clip it back fucking properly.
I got the matte. I ordered the matte from the website, and then I watched Michelle Wong do a video about the glowy one, and it wasn't glowy enough for her. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. It might be perfect for me. Because I will say I've been using the new NARS matte, and I found the perfect shade. I'm going to share it in this Friday's video. It's a new shade called Lanai, but let me tell you, that stuff is matte and it lasts all day. It is what the old Estee Lauder was. So, you know, all of these foundations are having to reformulate because of that ingredient. So I thought today I'm not going to be obsessed with my look turning out perfect. I want to really try both of these. The Dior Forever Skin Wear and the Forever Skin.
I wonder how much that is a bottle. I will look afterwards. I mean, I know I could scroll down and click her link, but then she'll end up getting fucking... not that I'm buying from Dior. Why don't I just do that? Oh, she hasn't listed everything. Where's the list of buy my shite, Lisa? To leave this city. This town don't smell too brilliant. NARS Dior. So what do you say? 15% off, $39.36. Should be $46.31. Fuck's sake. And how much does a bottle of... how long? Not how much. How long does a bottle of foundation last, most people? It's a lot of money, isn't it? Nope, wrong thing. Here we go. Where the hell am I? There. Apologise for the yawning, folks.
In glow. So I got my regular shade 3N, which is kind of cool because they're pretty consistent. And so I ordered this one, but I went to Dillard's yesterday. I called them and they had it. And I got her to color match me and it was 3N. So I feel good about that. I'm using a Paw Paw sponge. Okay, let me get into this, and then it's going to kick off a little deep thought conversation I want to have with you. Because I have really gotten back into makeup a lot, which is a good sign for me of happiness.
Happy penis.
Okay, so you can see my discoloration.
We can't see fucking anything because the filters are blowing the fucking screen out. I can't see the hole in your nose. How can I see any blemishes on your face when you've got your filters turned up to max?
I have discoloration on my eyelids from the Revitalash. And so I contacted Christine from Freeze Co Beauty where I get it. And she said, don't put it on your eyelid. Literally put it on your eyelashes.
And you didn't know that? Do you ever read the fucking instructions for anything?
So I've been doing that, and I think it's already gotten better. And so that's what I have going on with my skin. And so here is, I think I did 2 pumps of the matte one. No primer, because I never use primer. Damp Paw Paw sponge. I didn't want to get a new one because I find that I don't like a new sponge. It affects my coverage. And even when I'm going out of town, I'll get new ones out. And I'll use them a couple days before I go. Okay, that color is amazing. So good. Okay, so that is just a small amount. Now we're going to let's do 1 pump. Make sure this is the matte because I love it so far. No transfer, triple action, forever wear. Okay, so where was I?
Talking bollocks.
I gotta be careful not to go on the other side.
bollocks.
I'm just like a robot when I start doing stuff. But anyway, so I've been getting more into makeup, wanting to watch videos and have fun and be inspired. And I just started getting kind of like, not depressed, but discouraged because, okay, I put a little bit too much on. I could have probably spread that out, but I love it. Now, it might be a little bit too dark for me right now, but it's March 3rd and we're going to be getting into the darker.
But why are we going to be getting into the darker months? There's no need for you to go and get a suntan when you've spent how much money? I'd love for John to know how much money you're wasting getting lasered to then go out in the sun to get a suntan.
Per season. And I did look at 2.5 and it was too light. Okay, so on the other side, let's do the glow. And I'll try to tilt more. I'm hoping I'm going to love this. Okay, so let's just
Tilt more.
do 1. They're teeny tiny pumps though. I'll do that on my forehead. I started, where are the women like me? I want to watch girls that do, glam makeup like me. And so when I would come across someone.
So you call your makeup glam makeup, do you?
That did, wing liner and some good contour and maybe some medium to full coverage foundation, they were usually so young. And I don't have a young hang up at all. I'll watch someone whatever age, but you can't deny, first of all, the way they go about it is not fun to watch for me. Like all this stuff and all that stuff, it's just part of their age. And
all this stuff and all that stuff. What stuff?
And things aren't going to work the same on my skin as it does theirs. So I've been searching and searching. Okay, that looks so good.
Okay.
Or, one more pump, someone around my age with my look. And you will have to let me know. But the only person I could find that has a similar look to me is Risa Does Makeup, which I, have watched her for years. And so I watched a lot of her videos, and then I started watching a lot of other videos. And Babs Beauty, I like hers too. Okay, so here we go. What do we think? I think they're both good. Is that too much glow? Is that too much matte? I like the glow side. Or, you know what will be good is to mix them half and half. 1 pump of each and go in with your sponge. So
Why do you need 1 pump of each? Any excuse to buy more bottles. Most people know they either like a matte finish or a dewy finish, and they know their colour and they pick a bottle and they use it until it's empty, and then they go and buy another bottle, either of the same one, or if they fancy trying something different they buy a different one. Not you. It must be like fucking Sephora in her closet.
let's just go on with it. Now, typically what I would do is I would use more of a matte concealer with a glowy foundation, and I would use a little bit more of a non-matte concealer with a matte foundation. Just keep that in mind. Today I just wanted to use something new, but I knew that I would like this foundation because it's, you know, right up my alley and I had watched enough reviews of it. Okay, so let's do concealer. I've got the new Charlotte.
See that then? And she's like, oh, I don't have lights on. Watch her when she comes up from under the table, whatever she's
this
doing.
Foundation because it's, you know, right up my alley and I had watched enough reviews of it. Okay, so let's do concealer. I've got the new
That's not the
Charlotte
fucking
Tilbury concealer
sunshine outside.
that is full coverage. The first color I got is 5 medium, and it was a little, it just didn't give me the pop of brightness that I wanted, but it may be good in the summer when I go a little bit darker with my foundation and maybe a little heavier with my bronzer and everything.
Sure, Jan.
So it's not.
Oh, when I go a little bit darker with my foundation. Why would you go darker with your foundation if your skin's not darker? So you're trying to tell us now that you're not going to suntan, you're just going to put a darker foundation. Okay, whatever.
Not like it's all is lost, but this, do not just go on and on with this because it spreads and it's just good. It's full coverage. So I usually do this and this. Okay, so to continue with my story, which is hard to do, I started watching a lot of makeup artists. And what is the first thing they say? Don't do this. I want a foundation that looks like skin. This is no makeup. You don't want to go too heavy with this. You want your skin to show through. I don't want a full-on makeup look. Like all of these things that after you watch that many videos consecutively, what do you start thinking? Wow. I mean, even down to watching people use a brush to put on their foundation instead of their beauty blender, I started thinking maybe I should be using a brush. And even if I didn't start using a brush and didn't like it, and I had to think, what am I doing? So this has gone on for probably...
You are so fucking easily influenced, aren't you? They said stand on your head in the bathroom while you were applying your makeup. You'd do it, wouldn't you? Dopey.
What, about 2 or 3 weeks now. And because I do YouTube and I want to make all of you happy, I want to do and say and show everything for everyone. So what would I start thinking? Okay, maybe I need to start doing more of a mainstream look. Maybe I would get more views if I would do my makeup like this. And then before you know it, what would happen? I would look like everyone else. And that was like an epiphany that I had. I think it was day before yesterday. And I thought, do you think Kate Moss or Naomi Campbell or Charlotte Tilbury herself, you know, if Bridget Bardot were still here or Sophia Loren, do you think any of them are...
If Bridget Bardot was still here, how long ago did the lady pass? And she's just mentioning her now. And not even... not even sending a prayer up for her or anything. I read my devotional.
Worried about not being like every other woman. And the very thing that they're doing is what makes them iconic. What makes them different. And if I didn't have them, then I would have no one. So if you don't have me, the women that do like this, if they don't have me, who are they going to have? So it...
Fuck off, Lisa! Oh my god! Oh yeah, of course she's got you can see it in the bathroom mirror. She's got a ring light in front of her. How up your own hole are you? Oh, what would all the other women do if I wasn't here, John? I have to do it.
really just hit me that I don't want to be like everyone else. I never have. And even when I try it, I'm miserable. And then my devotional today had something just like that about God loves your...
Closing prayer. God, thank you for making me intentionally unique. I've spent so much time trying to tone myself down to fit in, but you've always loved me as I am, whatever.
quirks. He loves how you're different. Don't try to change.
It's ringing things. Made galaxies with rings or bugs that glow, but he did because he loves variety. He loves quirk.
And I was like, that's it. I'm doing this video today. Okay, so there is, isn't that concealer?
Oh,
beautiful?
isn't it? Isn't it lovely? Do you want to come and have a look? Isn't it? Isn't it nice? Isn't it? Isn't it? Can you imagine if she'd been a teacher and all the little girls running home from Miss Duncan's English class? Mummy, does my hair look nice? Isn't it nice, Mummy? What? Sorry? What did you say? Isn't it? Letters to the headmistress, headmaster. Excuse me, I thought she was English.
There is the matte side. There is the glowy side. I would say, okay, the matte side is my best side. It's more full. I sleep on this side. But this side, I see...
Does anybody know what their best side is? And I sleep on both sides. Turn over 105 times in the night. I hate it when she does it. Oh, and that colour suits me and I don't need it and I've got a dent here and this, that. I couldn't fucking tell you. My life depended on it what my face looks like because I don't fucking look at it. She spends all day filming, looking at herself, taking pictures of herself and critiquing herself.
Has a little bit more texture, you can see. So you have...
No, we can't. How are we supposed to see? Please tell us. When there's a fucking 900 watt ring light and umpteen fucking filters. We can't see anything.
There's a give and take with all of this. Today, what I'm going to do, I had run out of the Fit Me powder in shade 10. I had someone say that that's so light. Had I tried shade 15? Yes, I have. I like 10 because it is brightening. So I ran out of it. So what I did is I poured the sample of the Burberry Bloom pink loose powder in this lid. And so we're going to try it. Because this is how I put powder on. I mean,
hang on, everybody. We're going to try a new powder. Ooh.
I had watched those videos, quit doing that, trying to use a brush for my powder. Didn't spend days not liking my makeup. Okay, in a perfect world, I probably would have, I would have probably blended those wrinkles out. And I will do that here. But I don't know. I guess I'm not that freaked out by the under eye wrinkles.
Sure, Jan.
So, damp sponge wrung out on a washcloth.
Lisa, it doesn't matter about your under eye wrinkles. We can't fucking see them.
There we go. Okay. I'll be honest with you. I can see why Michelle Wong didn't think that was glowy enough. Okay, now we're going to do my lip combo so that I feel better as I am editing this video. Okay, I brought out here, I have not sharpened it. We're going to go with it. This is the Magic Lip Liner.
For fuck's sake, you have got that many quirks, Lisa. Oh, right. I'm double speeding this for Mulva and all the rest of us that feel sick every time she puts on fucking lipstick. Are we ready? Even double speed, it's slow.
and Kate, as in Kate Moss lipstick. And I do go over the lip liner. Okay, we are going to let that settle.
Cool. That was a little less nauseating, wasn't it?
Before we put anything on it, because that is the beauty of my lip combos. And I'm going to go over my
Oh, I would have to do it again.
liner up here just a little bit. I just smush my lips together and a little bit will get down there. Okay, let that blend in. My lip combos get better over time. And I know that because I've worn them for 2 years now. Okay, so now I do have the Patrick Ta powder melt, but I want to put all of my powder stuff on first. Okay, so now, I don't know if I've ever used this with you guys. This is the Makeup by Mario.
I thought you were going to use new stuff. That's not new, is it?
And it's the light medium, do they call it a contour or soft sculpt shaping stick, which is what we're going to do. We're going to start shaping. I'm going to use the BK Beauty Brush 109 and start my contour. So the moral of my story,
Yeah, well, are we ever going to hear the end of the story?
shaping. I'm going to use the BK Beauty Brush 109 and start my contour.
Had to, sorry. Don't know if I'll use it as a thumbnail, but I had to grab one.
Contour. So the moral of my story is, no matter how you are different, never give up what makes you special to blend in, because otherwise we're all going to look alike, and there will be no one else, to look at and to be inspired by, and people need you to be different. And I believe that. And I just know that when I try to be different or the same as the majority of what I see, it makes me sad. It takes away my magic. And I don't want to be the same as everybody else. And I'm okay with people not liking my makeup. I was talking to a girl at Sephora the other day and she said, I like makeup. I like wearing makeup. And I was like, I do too. But when you watch people, it's almost like 5-minute face, minimal makeup. I just touch here and here. And it will make people like us that love makeup feel like we're doing something wrong. And so I'm going to be here to show you that it isn't wrong. It's just who we are. It's who I've always been. I was talking to someone, my friend Mandy, yesterday. We were texting and we were talking about different funny things when I was in my 20s, in the 90s, when we were working. And I said something about...
We were talking about funny things Yeah. Did you remember any funny things about Mandy and tell her?
Some guy saying something to us about lipstick. And she said, you even had lip combos back then. I said, I know. I have been this same person forever. And I don't need to change now. Okay, this is something that's not different, but I have not been able to replace it. And that is that particular powder right there. I love it. I love these brushes. I have 2 of them from Dibs. And I love this side. So I go into this powder. You can see it's like a square, because it is a soft powder. And I set that. Push it into the lid. I got that from Tammy's Ageless Beauty. And it took me a while to get over myself because I'm a Virgo and I didn't want my makeup dirty, but it does help. It's still cold here. It's still in the 50s. So I decided to keep on.
She jumps around like a fucking kangaroo. I had to get over myself because I like things to... Oh, it's 50 degrees here today. What's that got to do with fucking making a mess and being a Virgo?
I've loved this turtleneck. It's ribbed from Aritzia and my Quince one. This one might even be the Quince one. I can't remember. No, I think Aritzia isn't really a turtleneck. It just goes up like...
Aritzia isn't a turtleneck. No, isn't it?
This, the Quince one turns over. But I wear them both. Okay, so that is that. And then I wanted to show you this bronzer. Okay, ooh, I've got 2. Let me use the CoverGirl one because it's different. But this bronzer, I need to do a favorites. I'll put it in my favorites from Hung Van Gogh. This blurring bronzer in Straightforward It is magical. But let's try this because we're trying new makeup. Okay, I think I saw Paddy raving about this bronzer. I'm going to use, okay, I'm not going to lie, I'm just going to use the same end again because it's my favorite. I feel like it fits my cheek well. I haven't used this yet. It's the CoverGirl Caramel Truffle. And I'm going to, because I don't know much about this bronzer, I would say it's pigmented, but not too dangerous. And I'm going to share a little tip with you that I think.
Dangerous. Makeup now's dangerous, is it? Fuck's sake. What am I doing? That. See, there's a fibro thing. You can do something 10 million times, and then just one time you'll go to do it again and you're like, how do I do it? What am I doing? What do I press? Where do I click? In our old shower, I got a walk-in shower with jets and a seat because I thought it would be easier for me. And the seat rusted and the whole thing fell apart, and Madam screamed the entire time she was in it. She hated it. So we had to get rid of it. But I was in there on my own one day and I wanted to get out and I couldn't remember how you turn the shower off. And I stood there for 5 minutes staring at all the switches and knobs and thinking, I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to get out and leave it run and shout Jed and get him to come and turn it off because I don't know how to turn it off.
Think is just a big deal. Always put a little bit of a shimmery bronzer across your forehead. There is something about it. It just makes your face kind of go, whoo, and just.
Is this the new thump? Whoo!
Something about it. It just makes your face kind of go, whoo, there is something about it. It just makes your face kind of go, whoo, angelic, bright. But if you keep a dark or matte contour or bronzer across your forehead, it can look heavy and weigh you down. And I've always loved that tip. Sometimes I even forget and I can tell, and then I'll get back to using a shimmery bronzer like that. You see what that did?
No!
Okay. I'm going to go in a little bit more. Very pretty. Very pretty. I'm looking at the foundation. I love it. Okay, then. And then, yes, I will keep using this same brush. I'll just wipe it off on my towel here. This is the Burberry blush. All of these are beautiful. All of them. You can't go wrong. This one and the Earthy Rose would be my one that I would suggest first. And then you can go into the brighter colors and things like that.
Fuck off. No, I'll go into the brighter colours first. Thank you very much. You're like, I love makeup. I want to put makeup on. I want people to see my makeup. Do they? No. But they certainly know when I fucking wear it because there's colour and they can see it. And I don't care if people like it or they don't like it. I do, and that's what you keep saying. Be yourself. But then when you're on here going, oh no, maybe don't get that. Get the boring brown one. Only dab and dab. And don't let anyone see how much you've put on.
This is Pink Heather. Gorgeous. And same brush. And just go on the top of my cheek. Even makeup trends. Like so much blush and putting blush on your nose. Putting freckles. It's okay, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with any of this. And I love makeup trends. I do.
Sure, Jan.
But as I've aged, I've realized I need to stick with what makes me me and what makes me different. And you can't, like I said,
No, because then you're contra-fucking-dicting yourself, woman. I want to be me. I want to stand out. I don't want to be the same as everybody else. You're scared of changing because you found what works and that's it now. Oh no, I can't wear a red lipstick. I was actually looking today to find a picture of your full bathtub of hair shite when you were at your first house and I couldn't find it. But while going through the your page, funny how you wore red lipstick and pink lipstick and different coloured lipstick back in the day, and then you blamed John for not liking it. It wasn't John who didn't like it. It's you. And so now, right, they're putting blush on their nose. You could try it and see what you think. It might surprise you. You might like it, but no, you won't do that. Because what you do is what you do, and it has to be exactly the same every time. Which is why you've stuck with that one fucking palette for the thing on your eyes forever.
With clothing, you can't be an iconic woman, or different, or special, or stand out if you're doing what everybody else does. And you can't be an iconic woman or a special or whatever you want to be, whatever you want to call it, if you're always changing up your look to fit what's trending. You know?
No. People change up their look to have fun. You know that word? Fun! With their makeup. So if you're only ever going to do what you're going to do with the colours that you want to use, why the fuck do you even buy anything else? What is the point? Like we keep saying. Oh, she's got that face, you'd never tire a thumping. I got told off by YouTube the other day. I got one of those, are you sure that's what you want to say? Messages, and it was like, yes, I want to tell her to fuck off. So I'm writing it down in a comment. Thank you. I'm a grown-up. I know exactly what I want to say. Not to her. It was to Katie Hopkins.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what makes Kate Moss Kate Moss. When she just walked down that Gucci runway, what was special is she was still Kate Moss. And, like, I would be so upset if she changed her look. It's kind of like Pamela Anderson. Like, I don't blame her.
I would be so upset. What has it got to do with you? None of your fucking business, love. Button it.
But I'm certainly not going to, like, be inspired by her now because it isn't my look. I mean, it's nothing against her. I think actually what happened is the look that inspired me wasn't really her look. And that maybe what she looks like now is what she was the whole time. And I'm happy for her for that.
Sure, Jan.
Okay, so.
I'm happy for her for that. Biting your own tongue.
We're getting there. Let's do the powder melt. I don't always use a setting spray because I always thought I had normal to oily skin. And I will say I've got normal to oily, but it's not oily because a lot of the things that oily people wear are too matte on me and my oils never come through. So what you see me wear a lot is for normal.
Maybe what they're wearing is to stop the oils coming through, and that's what it's doing. Exactly the same thing on your skin, stopping your oils coming through. This is more fucking irritating than the hair video.
Normal to oily. Okay, so let's look at my face right now.
Do I have to?
This is the matte. I think I can see the biggest difference like here. See, this has more glow. That's more matte. And I would say I could easily matte that out if I wanted to, but I kind of like it. So let's just see. I'll try to wait till I feel it kind of touch everything. So typically what I would do is...
She hardly even put any fucking product on. I know a girl that uses hairspray. I know how she sprays that on her face and she doesn't choke. But she doesn't break out. It hasn't affected her. It hasn't given her dry skin or rough skin or anything. And when she does it, her makeup is there. She does it when she goes clubbing and stuff, and it's like, I can see why it'd work. I remember back in the day when I used to have to walk through the fog of fucking hairspray that my mother was spraying on her hair. I can't imagine spraying that in your face. Can you imagine, Lisa?
Is stand in front of my space heater in my bathroom. Used to, at my old house, I kept my hair dryer out all the time on the counter. I don't do that anymore, so I don't use my hair dryer. But that foundation is beautiful. It really is. Okay, now for those
fucking wannabe for 50 quid.
Those of you that want a little bit of a sheen and want to blend in your lip liner and you're not worried about it lasting all day, I wanted to try this. When I got this, I bought it for this specific reason. So this is the Prada, and it's one of those Prada Light sticks. I will have to put the number down below, but it's this. It's just going to add a gloss.
Why are you even fucking swatching that, stupid? Oh, here we go again. Fuck's sake.
Over my lips. I like that. Yep, and it smells. Wipe it off. I hate that. I hate getting my makeup dirty.
That's when you could have used a brush, dopey. And you wouldn't have got lipstick on your lip balm.
But I will say this will probably not last as long as if you didn't put anything over it. But I get it. I do the same thing. Okay, now brows. I have not gotten one new thing for brows, and it's because I am so in love with this. It's like not even on my radar. Okay, so the first thing I do now, I started this when Brooke was dyeing my brows darker. Okay, this just made me think of something else. Another thing that I have a hard time finding on YouTube is women with my coloring. If you think about it, think about how many women there are on YouTube doing makeup with blonde hair and blue eyes, especially in their 50s. I can find them when they're young, but it's even too much makeup for me. But I hope they enjoy it because they're young. That's when you're supposed to do it. But I could never find...
You can do it anytime you like. How's about being yourself and doing what you want to do and being iconic? See, you can't stay on track for 3 seconds. You keep changing your mind. Oh, you shouldn't do that. Oh, you should do this. Oh, you shouldn't listen to people. Oh, you should listen to me, though. Fuck off.
Someone that was around my age with my makeup look and my coloring. Risa is the closest. And that is a normal thing, you guys. That is like, I learned a lot about this when I was learning about personalities and coaching and just our natural instincts. It's a survival thing. We want to find people that look like us. We want to belong. It's safer. And it is safer. You don't get criticized. You don't get pointed out. But
yeah, that's good for you because God forbid you might get your feelings hurt, love. The rest of us are pretty thick-skinned and can cope.
But the point being with my eyebrows, I've always been looking for someone that is low contrast like me. I could even find people...
Sorry, I thought you were high contrast. One minute you're high contrast, now you're low, are you? What in the ever-loving fuck? Lisa, can you ever not lie in a video? Ever? Or go from the start to the finish without fucking contradicting yourself.
That have blonde hair, but then they have brown eyes. And that is a different thing. It really is. So that's another thing that I feel like I need to be here. And I need to represent the 55-year-old woman.
Fuck off. Really? I need to be here to represent all the 55-year-old blonde-haired, blue-eyed women. Otherwise, there'd be nobody. Fuck off.
Likes full glam, that loves makeup, and has blonde hair and blue eyes. Not that you can't wear everything I wear. Okay, so I'm going to let that brow gel dry. It's clear. And I quit dyeing my brows because I'm doing good to have them in shape. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do what I usually do, and we're going to just contour my eye really quick with this contour color. My favorite brush. I watched Tati's video yesterday. She was talking about her new bottom teeth. It was a really good video. She looks great. She's one of my all-time favorites. She's another one I can watch and feel like I belong. I don't feel like I'm doing something wrong. And when I was watching her, I was thinking, I need to order more of these brushes. This one.
Oh, I'm going to mention Tati and I'm going to rave about her brush. And hopefully she'll be watching this and she'll send me some. And we'll see it in a couple of Fridays. It'll be, oh my gosh, guys, Tati sent me some.
One is the ES4. And so I get it on my brush. What makes this unique is it's a big fluffy brush, but it still has good stiffness and it's just pointed enough. So I use it to start a little bit of face shaping and contour. It's your transition color. And then I bring it down my nose. And see, I'm recessing that bone a little bit and coming in on what's left. And then I usually flick what's left there because I've taken all the dimension out of my face with my makeup. So I'm not going to go, a lot of times I'll go in even more than that. A lot of times I don't even need another eyeshadow. But today I want to use one of these palettes. The sun keeps going in and out and I'm not using a light. I wanted this to be all...
Really? You're not using a light? Okay.
Natural light. This palette, you guys, this is the Ever Icon Eye Palette from Dolce & Gabbana. And it is the Amber Venus. And it's gorgeous. So we are going to do the day look. And that starts with this shade right here. You notice I'm patting gently because it is no joke. And I'm going to put a little bit of this in my crease. Most on the outside.
Why even fucking bother?
And then bring it in a little. I hold my eye because, see, I've got mature skin. So I want to hold it taut so it doesn't get any skippies in there. That's the reason I might do that, or any of the reason I hold my lip, you know, any of those. Okay.
So it doesn't get any skippies in it.
Okay, and then I'll take a little bit of that and I'll go under my eye on that lower eyelid. I was thinking about people like Amy Winehouse. You know how famous that makeup
Don't you dare talk about Amy Winehouse.
made her, and just, I don't know, made me feel better, and I wanted to share that with you. Okay, so that is...
Amy Winehouse made you feel better.
is a lot for me. That's a lot of eyeshadow. But, okay, this is...
Oh, somebody come to save me. Peekaboo.
You want anything on that?
Yeah, can I have a bottle of pop, please? Thank you.
Isn't about me. This is trying new makeup products. I'm going to go into this daytime shade, and I'm going to put this on my lid. Okay, I'm not going to use any more right now because I like to go back. I'm going to do my brows, and then I'm going to do my eyeliner. And then I'll be able to tell from there how much I need. So I started out loving this end of the eyeliner. And when my brows are darker, that's what I like. But now that my brows are their natural color, I've been liking this end. And then you pull again, and you've got the brush. So I always like slanty like this. So now that they're in shape, I can just go right up here, and then I just kind of follow it out like that. And I saw people putting on their like brow wax and all this stuff first and then doing their brows, and I never really got it. First of all, it gives you a better idea of the shape you're going to end up having, and the pencil shows up easier. And I like to raise this one just a little because this eyebrow is higher. And then on...
See, I don't know about things like that. I would never clue if I had one eyebrow higher than the other. I don't pay that much attention to my face.
This one, I'm going to just accent the tail end too. And that is that. Okay. Now, for liner, we're going to do the Estee Lauder liner pen. And then I don't always do this step. I should. Who knew that part of aging made the daggone underside of your eye?
Just swear. We know you want to. We know if the camera wasn't on, you would. Daggone.
Show more. Part of aging made the daggone underside of your eye show more. Didn't know that until someone told me. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to tight line with this Tom Ford black. And the best way to do this, it's weird how your instincts are, is to not look, just to do it. And I might have to, this might make me nervous, so I'll try to do it on camera, but if I can't, I'll come right back. Okay, I just did it. It was not pretty because I'm not used to sitting here doing my makeup. I think I would have been better. Honestly, I think too, if I had to say, like, this is fine, but you know what I really like if I do that is a pencil that has a bigger, like a longer point. But anyway, that's here nor there because it's not something I'm going to do every day. But I am going to do wing liner. If I put on any eye makeup, I want liner. Now, I'm fine with no makeup, you guys. I really am. I would go anywhere with no makeup. It's not like it freaks me out. I just like having makeup on. Or sometimes I'll go with no eye makeup on and just a good lip. but today we're going to do it all. So this is the Onyx Little Black Liner. And so it's got this crazy end. We're going to go for it. We're going to try this crazy end first. I've used it. So this crazy end is going to give...
So how much of this trying new makeup is actually new makeup? There isn't, is there? There's just the fucking foundation. Everything else she's used before. I'm not worried about it going awry. No, because you haven't used anything new.
You just a fatter line. You could probably turn it on its side. We'll do this eye with this side, with this end.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, see how I've come like right out to like my bone, my ocular bone or whatever it is, crease? And then I'm going to go straight across to where my eye starts dipping down. And that gives me the lift. And then I will, to the best of my ability, fill this in. That's going a little down for me. Let's see if I can tweak it and bring it a little up and then a little bit like that. Okay, see, that automatically made me do a thicker line a little bit, but it's okay. It's no big.
You knew you were going to do a thicker line because it's a thicker end, thickhead.
Because I'm going to put lashes on. This is my end of choice. So I'm going to just show you what I'm doing. I can't talk into it. I've lost my sunshine. I've got enough light here for you guys. And then this is something I really have to pay attention to, is getting right down to those. You know what, guys? Can we redo this? I can't. I will not be happy if I don't redo that. Hold on. Okay, I'm glad I'm going to fix this. What I do in this situation is I put that micellar water, I soak the end, but then I pat it off with a paper towel so that it's not, you know, like just saturated. And I try to... I don't know if I've ever had to remove this one. I think that might have saved it. Did that save it? I think for these purposes, that saved it just by taking off that bottom. Okay, now, if I want a little bit more drama, let's use this color down here with a smaller brush. Which one is this? Details by Tati. This one is an ES6. So I'm going to just barely dab in this and then
we know.
Blend it in. And then I'm going to come right off of that wing at the very end. Okay, I think I got it. Let's just go for it.
Let's just go for it.
See how that instantly brings my eye up?
No.
Sometimes I do like to bring it in like that. On that whole outer corner, just to give it a little bit more blend. And because my eyelids are just so big. And then if you're worried about like I kind of like sometimes when my crease color is just there. But if you don't take this color, this palette really doesn't have a light color to blend with. Let me go get something. I would show you what I would do. Okay, a little bit of fallout. This palette is phenomenal. This is the Hung Van Gogh. So I would take not a white, but just a little creamy shade like that. Get a little bit and just kind of blend out that top like that. And I'm not going to go any, I could go off. I could do a lot of stuff, but I want to keep it very glam, but with all new stuff. Okay, now I did bring out.
But it's not all new stuff though, is it? Is that... I want to pause if tech help comes up. Sounded like he'd shut the door downstairs and was coming up. Maybe someone else shut the door downstairs.
I thought I brought out, yes, 2 mascaras for us to try. This is the Gucci one I just got and the Dolce & Gabbana. And we're also going to wear my little lashes. I trim mine and I'm going to go ahead and get the glue on those and get those drying. Okay, so I just used House of Lashes glue on my lashes. They're going to be waiting. Okay, trying to think. Let's do...
What's that in fucking aid of? Weirdo.
Dolce & Gabbana on the matte side. Look at that wand. It's a good one. And I've used these enough now that this is true performance.
See, I've used these enough now. What's new? What new makeup did you put on your face today, Lisa? Apart from the foundation. Trying all new makeup. Liar. And we're back. Sorry, I just had to tell Tech Help about something that I thought was funny.
It's because you know how mascaras,
Oops.
you can't get true performance until they've been used a few times. So this, see how I can go right up to the base of my lashes. I cannot do this with like that Better Than Sex, all those big wands. Look at how pretty that is. And I'm not having to like keep on and keep on and keep on. Matter of fact, I think I always make sure I have enough lashes in here to support me adding the other lashes. And I think that is good. That is a good mascara. This is the Gucci. Not quite as thin of a wand, but still, okay, I have to do this on this eye to get down close. But still pretty daggone fabulous because it's so small. I can get in there. You know, another channel that has been coming up is that Quoves, and they go through like what makes somebody pretty. And I really don't like stuff like that because I don't know. I don't want anybody to watch it and think that they're not pretty. But even that channel will show you like the perfect dimensions of a face. And then they'll show you the same face and like make the eyes a little further apart. And even that channel will say that that person comes off prettier because they've got something special. And I just was so glad to see that because, wow, what is it? I mean, I don't want to look like everybody else. And I would rather look like me as an old lady.
Sure, Jan.
Than somebody else. You know what I mean? I don't want to look like...
Really? You think you're all that and a bag of chips, don't you, Lisa? And it's all fucking smoke and mirrors. I'd rather look like me as an old lady, so why have we had fucking Botox and fillers and blepharoplasties and whatever else you've had, IPL fucking peels and God knows what that you don't tell us about, plus the stuff that you have told us about. That if you were just happy with how you looked, you'd have left your fucking face alone, wouldn't you?
like anyone else. And I love it when people look a little different. Like Lauren Hutton and the gap in our teeth. Or, you know, like Barbara Streisand and the big nose, which I know that's a thing. Like singers a lot of times won't get their nose fixed or done because they don't want to mess up their voice. Just embrace.
It's got nothing to do with her fucking voice. It's her nose and she doesn't want it fixed. Thank you. And I fucking remember, I don't know if any of you do, when somebody said you looked a bit like Barbara Streisand once and you lost your shit over it. You were disgusted. And now you're saying how beautiful she... Fuck you.
Your quirks to a degree, you know, like if it really bothers you. I mean, I've had a minor rhinoplasty and I don't regret it. I love it. But I didn't try to get a whole new looking nose. I just kind of, that's the whole thing. Refinement. Okay. Here are my lashes. The Bare Affair with 3 bunches cut off of the longer end. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to set it right there where my eye starts to tilt down. Then I set this down at the top of my liner. So here again, this is something else that is lifting my eyes and giving me that accent.
But I thought you just wanted to look like you. Why are you trying to change how you look then?
At the outside. It's making my eyes look bigger. It's recessing that bone. It looks glamorous. I love it. And we're going to do the same with the other side. I'll feel it set down. And then I'll just basically, you know, just let it, I just don't bend it down. And there we have it, you guys. These are so old. I don't even think they sell them anymore, but they're my favorites. I just love how long and they just don't, you know, hurt my hair and everything. Okay, here is my look. Here is another good point. I like my hair down. So you notice, like, I could probably brought my foundation back here and gone over my ear. I don't need to because I'm not going to wear my hair up. And I also know that my hair being down is part of my look. So I take that into account when I'm doing a lot. I just know that. So think about those things too. So, okay, you guys, I think it was pretty successful. I love the look. It is so hard to even tell the difference. Tell me if you can tell the difference. Let me take this mirror away. That is the glowy side, and that is the more matte side. I think they're both beautiful. I think right now, I'm looking right there, matte.
I'm sorry. I have to.
That is the glowy side, and that is the more matte side. I think they're both beautiful. I think right now, I'm looking.
Boom.
Right there. Matte will, because it sets down so quickly, it can crack. The glow side, if it's too glowy, it won't crack, but it'll move all around. I think the glowy side looks better right here. See that? From me talking and all of this. So I may put a little bit of both in there. Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I've got on a be around the house outfit of the day. I have got on these are some of my favorites though. I mean, even though it's a plain outfit, I would go most anywhere in this. Boyfriend Tiki.
Maybe it's because the lady loves milk tray. Does anyone remember that outfit? Do 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 do. That's what she looks like. The bloke coming in the window to put the chocolates on the pillow.
These Gap sweatpants in medium instead of small, so that they're a little bit bigger and a little bit longer. And then I feel certain this blouse is from, or this turtleneck is from Aritzia. I've got this light here. I want to show you as much as I can. Matte, more glowy. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and all of you out there, stay unique. If you don't wear any makeup at all and you feel pressure to wear makeup, don't feel the pressure. Be who you naturally are. You know who that person is. You know what makes you happy when you look in the mirror. You know what makes you unique. And we need you. We need all the unique people. We need you to give us permission to be unique. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Oh, fuck off. Little pussycat. Shanae. A whole video of trying something new, and the only thing new was the foundation. It was a lie from start to finish, and she talked nothing but bollocks. But if you got to the end with me, congratulations, and I will see you in the next one.